Okay, we're recording now, and let me share the screen again. Okay, let's move the OKR sound over here. All right, Cynthia, go ahead, rock and roll. Hello, good morning. Okay. Yeah, yes, Copywriting Guild is every, let me just raise awareness on that one. Wait, excuse me. Let me put this over here. Okay, is it Wednesday? Okay, Copywriting Guild is every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So if you would like to get some knowledge about how to respond to a bad review, then I think that's a pretty good spot to pick up that knowledge. Otherwise, copywriting in general is something that I feel like as a company we can all do better at. So I'm hosting a talk every Wednesday at 5. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's do that. Should I invite everybody in? I'll just share, Mrs. Chairperson. What I'll do is I'll just share the link to the copywriting guild, and I'll put it on the WhatsApp group. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm having some I don't know audio distortion capabilities there. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Mrs. Chairman, thank you very much. The discussions have happened. We haven't fixed exact protocol yet. So this is a pretty big SLA change if we do go ahead with it. We're in discussions with Nun Lee about what is the terms for new contracts. So we're thinking about implementing a rule of the owner only gets to use 7 days a month. We're trying to see if that's the best format. Nunnally is actually testing this out with new owners right now. Once we hear back, then I think we can implement this protocol to existing Squad 4 community properties and definitely new properties that we onboard on Squad 4. So I think the time I'd like to get back to the squad on this is by July 1st. I think by July 1st we will have a result from Nunley's trials. And then if it works out okay, then I'd like to start MVP with Squad 4. So limited owner use category on our MOUs. Yes. I, Mr. Secretary, I suggest what we do is we have, let's say, just keep the last part, sub discussion with one about MB protocols. The current status is that we're waiting for Nungli's trial with two new owners on owner limited use, and we will report back to the squad on July 1st with results. If it works, then we'll go ahead and create new SLAs for new MB SLAs for the newly onboarded partners. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Um, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think what we can do is we can ask the secretary to open the link on the measurement before and after the vlog. So if the secretary can be so kind, we can open that perhaps on a new tab, so that way we can see the. Secretary, Mr. Secretary, would you be able to open the link on the measure before and after vlog on WhatsApp message? Oh, right. Okay. All right. Ah, good call. All right. So let me open it then. Good call. Step on toes. Okay, so let me bring everybody through. And I think just as a public announcement, I think this is actually a very good format for understanding impact of any experiment that you do. So the experiment is that essentially we're trying to see if we get better distribution for Rizal's video if we start distributing it through our WhatsApp groups instead of just relying on YouTube and other distribution channels like Instagram. So the results are pretty good actually. So if I can direct everyone's attention to this graph. Um, so what this graph represents here, this is a histogram showing what the daily click rates are to Rizal's vlog. So there's been 26 clicks. Previously, 20 of the clicks came from Instagram, 6 came from email, SMS, or direct, and 19 are clicking from Indonesia, 3 from the United States, 1 from Russia, and 3 from other places. So as you can see, the clicks are they're sort of, some days they're high at 4, some days they're 3, some days they're 1. So it's a very staircase pattern. It doesn't really show any consistency. So after we started distributing on WhatsApp, here's a difference. One, we have a higher number of clicks. We have 35 clicks now. And as you can see, the number of clicks is going up each day too as well. There's a consistent pattern of upwards movement. So we're not going down anymore. We're just only rising. I think this is very effective. Once again, oh, actually, wait. Never mind. I saw something interesting. Actually, the majority of our clicks are still coming through Instagram. So this does not prove actually that the WhatsApp is that effective. We have 7 clicks coming from email, SMS, and direct. So WhatsApp distribution would be coming from that direction. And then once again, the majority of our clicks are still coming from Indonesia, United States, but Netherlands has also shown up now too as well. Okay, so the plan is to continue running this for the month and see what the stats are. What we're looking to do is we want to have the majority of our clicks coming from email, SMS, and direct. That would indicate that the WhatsApp distribution is working better than the previous distribution cycle. Okay, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not sure actually when these data points have been made. This data point, I believe, let me check where the beginning of this has been. I think we need to look at the document history of the paper to understand when the data points have been made. Yes, okay. The first data point was made on the 14th of June, and the second data point was made on the 16th of June. I do believe this isn't a lot of time yet to let the program run. So I think my proposal is that we leave this experiment running until the end of the month, and then come back and analyze the data later. Yeah. Mhm. I move that we keep this data alive for July 1st, where we can come back and see the results of it. Essentially, this is an experiment, and in order to see like enough of the data points, I think we need to keep it until July 1st. So I move that we keep this as a part of old business until July 1st to analyze the effectiveness of WhatsApp vlog distribution. And okay, go ahead. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, Mrs. Chairlady. So what's happened is that I see that Squad 4 is now initiating projects, such as this, for example. I think this vlog distribution is a project. So instead of having a lot of this now crowd up the new business, old business on paper, I'm suggesting that we move projects over to a Trello management board. I've already created a Trello management board for the squad, and I move that this be put into the squad SLAs, and that is the place that the team goes to follow up on projects. I'm motioning that. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's a second motion. Yeah. Okay. Welcome in, Rizal. I wasn't, Mr. Secretary, I wasn't able to hear Io's question. Could you move a little bit closer to the mic? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah. Switch mics. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I believe Rezel's vlog distribution is the first project that can go on the Trello management board. Rezel has created, typically on a project management board, you create a card, and we have some protocols that we can borrow from Squad One on how to create a project management um, SLAs. So, but yes, we have like, for example, the vlog distribution. I do consider that a project because essentially there's a hypothesis which is essentially how to get more traffic to the blog. And there is an action, which is that we're going to use the WhatsApp welcome message. And then there's a result that we're looking to see in some foreseeable time. So those three components essentially create what I think is a project about blog distribution. And so yeah, that could be our first project. I second the motion. Uh, Mrs. Chairman, we didn't have a vote. I think we need to make clear who's going to be the next chair and next secretary before we adjourn the meeting, Mrs. Chairperson. Okay, just to correct the chairperson, it's not a nomination. It's already been set because we created a plan for it, right? So this particular thing, it's just a reminder. It's just simply a reminder, right? A nomination implies that it's not clear who's going to do it yet, and then you're assigning them to do it. But it's already been assigned, so we just as a reminder. Yeah. Okay. But okay.